What's up, guys? Crypto Savvy here with the Bitcoin update. Are we going to hit 3850? That's what we're going to take a look at. And stick around until the end. I'm also going to show you a macro chart in the RSI where I believe we may have hit bottom, and I'm going to show you why. Other than that, I just want to take a quick look at the charts and see where we might be headed from here. What's up, guys? Before I begin, I want to start out by saying I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is my opinion and my view of the market only. Anyone that's doing any trading or investing in this market, I suggest you do your own due diligence and your own research because this market can be extremely volatile and risky. With that being said, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button in the lower right hand side of the screen. Tick the little bell if you want to get notified when I post new videos, and please give it a thumbs up and leave comments at the bottom and let me know what you think of the content. With that being said, let's get into the charts real quick. And we're looking at the Bitcoin daily. If you watch my video this morning, this is the Bitstamp chart that I was looking at this morning and showing you guys on these trend lines that if we stayed above this yellow trend line coming down from the $17,000 range across the 6,000 into here, and that we broke out, and I said that we would get a nice move up if we broke out of that, which we did. And also, if we take a look at the RSI, I had said there was a falling wedge, and if we broke out of that, you know, we'd get a nice move up, and that's exactly what happened. Now I'm going to show you why I don't think this move is done quite yet here in a little bit. But let me show you, get into the Coinbase chart. And I wanted to do this on video because I talked about it this morning, maybe moving this bottom line down on this symmetrical triangle. And I have decided that I think I'm going to do that now. So let's pull this line down to here. And it makes perfect sense. It's still a symmetrical triangle here. And also, if you watched the video this morning, I had showed you this descending wedge here. And I said that if we broke up, you know, that would be a nice move up. And that went along with all the RSI. Let's look at there's the 4-hour RSI. This one's a little bit different than the other. I had showed you, you know, this top trend line we broke out, came down, tested it again. Bounced up, came down, tested again, and a big bounce up. And that, but I did draw the other line in here to make that falling wedge that you seen in the other chart. But anyways, we did go up from there. And if we look at the 4-hour, you can see I had a symmetrical triangle drawn in there. Said the same thing. If we broke the top, we'd have a great move up, and that's exactly what happened. And if you guys are following along, I suggest you start drawing in your trend lines and start learning how to do this. And now I'm going to get into why I believe that we are headed to the 3850 range. And that would be the top of the symmetrical triangle. And I've put a target in right here, right in the 3850 to the, you know, could be all the way up to the $3,900 range, somewhere in there. Now, that's not to say we stop there. If we do break through here and then we come back down and test for support, my next target is somewhere up in this vicinity here, up in the, you know, $4,600 to $4,800 range. I guess it could be anywhere from 4,000 all the way, you know, up to 48. But first things first, we got to see what happens here. If we break this, then we can go up to look at the top of this trend line, which is the bigger falling wedge I have drawn. Let me zoom out in case you didn't notice. But yes, this bigger falling wedge right here. But I do believe our chances are pretty good of going up to test the top of this symmetrical triangle here, where I'd set around 3850. I'm going to zoom into the 1-hour chart now and kind of look at it and maybe do a measured move and see what it looks like. Let's get into here, and as you see, it looks like we've started a bull flag here on this last move. So what we're going to do is a measured move up from there. Real simple. Let me make this line a straight line so it's not, I don't know why it's doing that, but, oh, okay, here we go. Sorry about that, guys. Switch that up a little bit. All right, and then we take this length of the flagpole, put it up here, and you see it's showing if we measured it, you know, from right there. Let me go into the 15-minute. Take a look at that. Yeah, this will get us a better measured move. All right. So yeah, the flagpole would actually start about here. Sorry about that. And put it up here to where we were to break out, and it goes right up to that top of that symmetrical triangle, and it lines up perfectly. And that's what makes me believe that we're heading towards the 3,800, 3,850 to 3,900 range, somewhere in there. And like I said, that's not to say we stop there. I am expecting some rejection there, and then we kind of got to go from there and see what happens. We may get direction, or we may get rejection and come back down in here and maybe test the $3,600 range, $3,650. But like I said, until this breaks and we know, and like I said, I'm really leaning towards going up to the 3,850 range. But again, you know, technical analysis is not 100%, and there is a possibility, you know, we go down from here. But I do want to make it clear that we can go down, but my opinion and my view, I believe we're going up to the 3,850 range. So, and like I said in the beginning of the video, I am going to show you why I think the bottom could be in by looking at the, let me get it in here. We'll get it, the monthly RSI. If you watched my video this morning, you've seen it. This is making a lot of sense to me, and it's, you know, not 100% guaranteed, obviously, like anything, but you see here, I've drawn the lines from the last bull market back in 2013 all the way to the 2017 bull market here, and I've done the same here. And if you look where we topped out right here at the last one, this RSI was just a hair higher, and if you look at where we bottomed out here, this bottom of the RSI was just a hair higher, and I've put arrows at each low, and there was 1, 2, 3, and 4 lows. 1, 2, 3, and 4 lows, and we've popped up from here. Obviously, it's not 100%, but that really, you know, it makes sense to me that we have seen the bottom, in my opinion. And again, I could be wrong. You know, we could go below, but I think, in my opinion, the worst case scenario is maybe a double bottom. And again, I could be wrong, but that's where I'm at right now with it. So until or unless this line right here is broken, then obviously we'll probably have a sell-off and maybe go towards the 2,500 or even lower that people are talking about. But in my opinion, I don't think it's happening. So with that being said, I will ask you one more time, please hit the Crypto Savvy logo above my head. That'll get you subscribed. Tick the little bell to get updated every time I upload a video. Give me a giant thumbs up, and leave comments. Let me know what you think. Appreciate it, guys. Have a good night.